What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Moto Talks Motocross, hosted by Moto Daily. It is January 12th, 2026. As always, you guys can check out the Moto Daily socials and the Moto Talks Motocross Instagram and TikTok by checking our bio. We thank all the sponsors on the talk show and on the main channel that keep this going, such as Intake Breathing, Crocodile Cloth, Cargo Smart, Corner Coach, Vulgar Smart Straps, Rebel Optics, Vortex Racing, Circuit Equipment, Onyx Off-Road, and BC Goggle Co. Welcome back to another episode. We are going over a main topic today, and that is Justin Barcia and Malcolm Stewart. So more, as more videos, as the hours go on after A1, we get more information on the riders and what actually happened, and more videos get released. So I couldn't talk about it a lot yesterday in yesterday's episode, which you guys should check out, by the way. Yesterday we posted a A1 recap, kind of just giving my overall opinion and kind of just going a little rundown of what happened at A1 on Saturday. Anyways, so now that we have more videos out and, the riders, both of the riders are okay, I will say that. So this is an official update. I know yesterday the title of that episode was a Justin Barcia update. That update was just what they said Saturday night, and that was Justin was in the hospital. Malcolm was still at the at A1 with the Alpine Star medical crew, getting evaluated. But we do have a lot of news that we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about these two today. So starting off is they are both okay. So we got a Instagram post from Malcolm Stewart, and then we got a video from Justin Barcia. So we're going to go over what Malcolm said first. We're going to go over what both the riders said, and then we are going to kind of dive deeper into the incident and what actually happened. So I'm just pulling it up here. So Malcolm posted this yesterday, and he said, "First and foremost, sending prayers to the Barcia family. I am gutted by how this situation unfolded and truly hope he is okay. I did sustain a shoulder injury and will update you after further evaluation. I am going to do everything I can to be back out there. Appreciate all the love and support." So he did have a shoulder injury, which is what I figured he did. You look at the crash, and he got up. He couldn't stand up straight, and the reason why is because there was a tear in his shoulder. So he was holding his arm. He couldn't stand up straight with his, obviously with his shoulders back. So I kind of just figured it was that arm or that shoulder or just something in that category. Now, we did get a video from Barcia, so I'm not going to play the whole video. But if you guys do want to see it, you guys can go to Justin Barcia's Instagram account. It's all over TikTok. Just search up Justin Barcia. You guys will find it. It'll be the first thing that pops up. This is one of his most viewed Instagram reels. It has almost 2 million views. Anyways, so just kind of stating of what happened. I will give you guys my version of what he said. So I posted it on the Moto Talks Motocross Instagram account, and I kind of just did a paraphrase of what Justin said. So this is from Moto Talks Motocross, and it states, "Justin Barcia made a video via Instagram talking about his crash last night at A1. He stated when he hit the ground, he didn't remember anything, saying someone rolled the triple because they weren't committed." That someone meaning Malcolm Stewart. Now, why didn't he say Malcolm? He probably literally just did not know. I mean, he says once he hit the ground, he didn't remember anything. So he obviously got knocked out. And then he said... then me paraphrasing of what he said is he said, also giving us the information of Justin only suffering from a broken wing in his back. A lot of people don't know what that is. I didn't really know what it is. I still don't really know, but that is what he said. And it's around the lats area. So it's around the lats, somewhere around there in your upper back. Which is insane to me that's all that happened. Also, Justin Barcia informed us that he was able to walk out of the hospital that same night. I mean, these riders are made like of steel. These riders are units, okay? I mean, we all saw that crash, right? And that was just insane to me. Now, let's dive deeper into the crash. So I had to do this yesterday's video just for violation reasons. So what you guys may be seeing on the screen may be disturbing to some viewers, so I just want to give you guys a fair warning of that. We are going to be showing a crash. It involves, Justin Barcia. He was twitching and laying on the ground, and it's not a pretty thing to watch. So I just want to give you guys a little warning. So let's pop the video up right here. So I popped the video up on the screen. This is right when it happened. So the full thing. So as we slow it down, right, we got the triple. We see the three guys out front, right? They're tripling. Tomac's tripling. Plessinger, Roxon's tripling, and then we see Malcolm, skipping the triple. Now, and he's right in the middle of the track. So we also have Justin Cooper, who, is not tripling as well. He's kind of just going, one in and then off. But he's on the side of the track, and he jumped, right? You look at Justin Cooper, he jumped off that face of the jump. Malcolm rolled the jump. So obviously something happened where, I don't know, something was wrong with the bike, or, maybe something didn't feel right. He didn't feel like, committing to that triple, but he rolled the jump right in the middle of the track, which is like, why, dude? Why? Like, if you're not going to triple that, do what we saw Justin Cooper doing, and, you don't want to triple, that's fine. Get off to the side of the track. Anyway, so right when he rolled it, Barcia hit the triple. Barcia landed right on him. And then we see Barcia just, that front end goes down. He lands literally right on the back of his neck is where he lands. And then he's just rolling, and that was that. And then we look at Malcolm and what happened. So Malcolm got hit, in that shoulder. We see Barcia's rear tire hit Malcolm's left shoulder. He flies off, and then he goes down. So obviously we see Barcia getting the worst of this situation, which is bullshit to me because, if Malcolm didn't pull, that was a rookie move right there from someone who is far from a rookie. I don't know why you would do that, but obviously it's not intentional, right? So now here's the thing that everyone is freaking out about, and this is something that is really disturbing to me. It took the Alpine Star medical crew 44 seconds to attend to Justin Barcia. They started attending to Malcolm first before Barcia. I want you guys to look at this video. The video's a little rough. So Justin Barcia is laying on the ground in the berm, and you see him twitching. He is unconscious right here. You see his head is twitching, and he's moving his back, and his arm is twitching, and they're not doing shit. Even you see Jason, like, kind of, one of the flaggers picked up Jason's bike, and you see Jason, like turning around, like, is he dead? He turned around a few times. It is quite incredible. It really is incredible. So it took them, again, for exactly 44 seconds to attend to Justin Barcia. That is nearly a minute. And they walked over to Malcolm first, and you see the medical crew. They're like just slowly walking up. I don't know if it's in that same clip. It is. You see this guy wearing all black, right, with the white gloves. He's just walking up, just being casual, just, and then, that is insane to me. It is truly insane. So they got to do better. They really need to do better. Everyone is freaking out about the situation. I'm going to try to pull up the TikTok, so that way I can look back at the comments again and read them to you guys. So let me just do that. So it was one of these popular TikToks right here. I don't know, maybe I'm not. So someone said, it took way too long for them to get to him. Someone said, I can't find the popular TikToks of what happened. I cannot find the popular. Those TikToks that I just showed you, they were like the top results, but they're not up anymore. I don't know if they got taken down. It's a pretty interesting video. Like, it's not, it's a pretty graphic video. So, it would make sense if they did take it down or not. Anyways, so just to me, that is insane that it took them nearly a minute Just, I mean, like, dude, imagine someone crashing and they're passed out, they're twitching, and they're just walking up to him, just chilling, So it took way too long. It really did. And by the way, we're counting 44 seconds when only it took 44 seconds for only one of the Alpine Star medical crew members to get up to him. Only one of them, right? I mean, it's insane to me. But we are showing you this video right here. This is Justin on the stretcher in the back of the what is that? An ATV? It looks like. I don't know what you would call that. It looks like a kind of like a rhino or a mule or whatever the hell you want to call him. Anyways, and he's giving a little thumbs up to the crowd, which is really good to see. So, but a lot of people are upset about the way the AMA handled this, and they're getting a lot of backlash for it. And I made a post about it myself too. Supercross medic team getting massive amount of hate. And then I posted the Alpine Star medical team is getting backlash after reports showed Justin Barcia was laying on the ground in the middle of the track, unconscious for 1 minute. It was 44 seconds, while there were no medics around him. And I mean, it is true. It is. It's true. I understand why people can definitely be upset. Especially in California, man, not even tracks like this. We look at the local tracks and the flaggers and the medic crews, and they're not doing their job. They're getting very, very lazy to keep these riders safe, and I think that's something that we need to wake up to. But let me know what you guys think. I am very curious about it. But I just wanted to come on here, or I get a little episode out for you guys, give an update on Barcia, on Malcolm. They are both okay. We will see them, I don't know. We might see Malcolm later this Supercross season, and then as it goes for Barcia, we might not see him until outdoors, but we will obviously get further information, and when we do, we will keep you guys uploaded. So thank you guys for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. As always, you guys can check out all the other links in our bio, and I will see you guys on the next one.